Hi everyone! Today we're going to move through a 15-minute seated yoga class, and all you'll need is a chair and a clean workspace. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's start by scooting forward in your chair so that you can sit up nice and tall. And if you need a little extra support, you might put a pillow behind your back to support your back. Allow your hands to rest on your thighs. And let's just start with some shoulder shrugs. So we're going to inhale to circle those shoulders up by our ears, and then exhale back and down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back and down. Again, breathing in and then letting it go. Keeping your shoulders down and back, just tilt your head to the right. And as you tilt your head, feel this lengthen along the left side of your neck, drawing your left shoulder down away from your ear. Maybe you even reach your hand towards the floor. And then come back up to center and tilt your head to the left. Maybe reach your right fingers towards the floor. And then come back up to center. And this time I'll have you turn your head to look over your right shoulder. And then return to center and turn to look over your left shoulder. Come back to center, and then just gently make a circle, taking your head around from right to left. Maybe taking it right to left, and then left to right. And then return to center, sitting up tall and strong. Let's go ahead and reach the arms forward, and you might interlace your hands, turn your palms out, and round your back. Feel the shoulder blades draw apart from one another. And then inhale to open your arms up wide. Open your heart up towards the sky. And then exhale, let it go. Adding our breath in, we're inhaling to sweep the arms up. Exhaling to sweep the arms down. So you could always do this movement or this breath without your arms, breathing in and breathing out. You could also do a more limited range of motion. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's let the arms rest on your legs, and then walk your feet out wide, and we'll start to warm up the lower body as well. So with your hands on your knees, just begin to make a circle with your upper body. Think about keeping those abdominals engaged as you to protect your low back. And then reverse your circle, take it in the other direction. And then inhale back to center. With your hands resting on your knees, circle the shoulders down and back. Exhale to hinge forward. Feel this stretch travel through your inner thigh. And maybe you extend your arms behind you, turning the palms towards the floor, reaching your fingertips to the back wall. And then inhale, sit up tall, and this time reach your right arm up high to the sky. And then exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, left arm lifts, right arm lowers. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, both arms come wide to a T. And exhale, reach your right hand across and down towards your left toes. Finding your breath. And then inhale back up to center, arms to a T. Exhale, reach your left hand across and down to your right toes. Inhale, back up to center and walk your feet back in. This time, cross your right ankle over your left, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through your spine. Inhale your hands to prayer in front of your heart. And then exhale as you twist to the right. So maybe you keep your hands in prayer, or you can let your hands rest on the outside edge of your right leg and the back of your chair. See if you can open through the shoulders a little bit more. And then inhale, return to center. Allow that right knee to lower to the side. And you can keep your ankle down low or lift it up high to stretch that outer right hip. Finding length first. Exhale as you hinge forward and stopping when you feel that stretch. So wherever you feel that tension, then begin to direct your breath into that area. Using your exhales to release any tightness. Using your inhales to realign with that length in your body. And then inhale, sit up tall, and exhale to hug your right knee in towards you. Twisting to the right. Inhale back to center and exhale uncross your legs. This time left ankle crosses the right. Inhale, find that length, sitting up tall and strong. Bring your hands to prayer and exhale as you twist to the left. And so if you're someone who tends to hold your breath, you might have to remind yourself in each pose to let your breath go and flow. And then again, you can keep your hands lifted, or you can let your hands rest on the outside of your leg and your chair. And then inhale, return to center, and you can keep that left ankle down low or lift it up to your right knee. Finding that length first. Exhale, hinge forward. Stretching through your outer hip. Tuning into your breath. And you might find that one hip is a little more open or flexible than the other. And just be aware of that. Notice which hip is more open and which hip is more closed. We'll try to bring balance back into the body here. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, hug that left knee in and twist to the left. And then inhale, return to center, and exhale, uncross your legs. Scooting forward in your chair, extend the right leg out long, reaching through the heel of your foot. Draw your toes in towards your shin to deepen that stretch. And maybe you stay here or exhale to hinge forward. So you want to make sure that you're not rounding your back here, that you're drawing the shoulders back and down. You're keeping the heart open, staying broad across the collarbones, and keeping the neck long. And maybe as you breathe into this stretch, you're able to fold a little deeper. And then inhale, sit up tall, bring your hands back to prayer, and exhale as you twist to the left. And you can stay here or opening your arms wide, reach the right hand forward and your left arm back. Exhale as the right hand comes down towards your right leg. Extending that left arm behind you. Inhale, back up to center, hands return to prayer, and exhale, twist to the right. Open your arms wide, and then exhale, reach your left hand across and down to your right leg. And maybe you don't quite have the flexibility to reach towards your foot. Maybe you're closer to up here. That's good too. Inhale, back to center, hands to prayer. Exhale, hug your right leg in towards you, and you might circle the ankle out. And then reverse the circle. Take your toes up and down, and then side to side. And then go ahead and lower your foot to the floor. Switching legs, extend your left leg out long. Reach the heel forward and draw the toes towards you. Circle the shoulders down and back and zip up those abdominals. Exhale, hinge forward, keeping your spine long, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. Find your breath. And again, maybe as you breathe, you're able to fold a little deeper. See if you can find an area in your body to relax. So maybe you hold tension in your jaw or your forehead or eyebrows. And then inhale, sit up tall, bring your hands to prayer. Exhale as you twist to the right. Stay here, or inhale to open the arms wide and reach your left hand towards your left toes. You can extend that right arm behind you. Inhale, back to center, hands return to prayer. And exhale, twist to the left. Stay here or open your arms wide. And stay here or reach that right hand across and down to your left leg. Inhale, back to center, hands to prayer. Exhale, hug that left leg in and circle your ankle out. Take your toes up and down and side to side. Go ahead and lower the foot to the floor. And once again, we'll return to that wide-legged seated position. So go ahead and walk your feet out wide. And then we're gonna step the right or the left foot over to meet the right. So now we're turning to the right, and you can step that left foot back. So from here, inhale to reach your left arm up for a seated lunge. You've got the chair for support here. You're stretching through that left hip flexor, so you might tuck your tailbone under a little bit to deepen that stretch. And then exhale, side bend towards the back of your chair. Again, listening for your breath. And then inhale back to center, and exhale, lower your arm, and walk your feet around to the left side. So take that right foot over to the left. And then step your right foot behind you. Inhaling to circle the shoulders down and back. Again, you might find a slight tuck of your tailbone, stretching through your right hip flexors. Inhale to reach that right arm up high, and then exhale, side bend to the back of the room and the back of your chair. Inhale back to center and exhale, lower your arms. Turn all 10 toes to face the front of the room, keeping the feet wide. And this time let your right forearm rest on your right thigh. You can stay here or start to open that left shoulder up towards the sky. Maybe you extend the arm up as well. And you might stay like this, or bring your left bicep alongside your left ear. And let's try to make this a little bit of a deeper stretch. So reach your left arm down and press your ribs up towards the sky. And then inhale, start to straighten that out. And you have the option for an added core challenge to try lifting both arms. Inhale, back up to center, and exhale, arms to your sides. This time let the left forearm rest on your thigh. Start to circle your right shoulder to the sky, and then you can extend that right arm up as well if you'd like. You might stay here or exhale to bring your right bicep alongside your ear. And we'll start with finding that long, neutral spine. And then exhale to take it into kind of a C shape with your spine. Reaching that right arm down and pressing your ribs up. Inhale, find your neutral spine, strong core, straight arm, and maybe you'll extend that left arm as well. Working the core here. Inhale, back to center, and exhale, arms to your sides. Holding on to the sides of the chair, lift your heels and take your knees side to side, just like windshield wipers, allowing your hips to move as well. Good. And then return to center and walk your feet back in. Good. We're going to scoot forward to the edge of the seat and then lean your shoulders back. Working on our core strength here. We're going to do a variation of boat pose. So on your next inhale, lift your right knee, and you can bring your hands behind the thigh for support. And then you might lift your toes up to eye level. I'll move to the side a little. Now you can stay here, or you can even hover your back away from the back of the chair. Maybe you extend your arms out and see if you can draw your navel in towards your spine. Building up our core endurance here. Building up the endurance of those deep abdominal muscles. And then on your next exhale, hug that right leg in. And then exhale, let it go. Switching sides. We're going to go ahead and lean back and then bring your left knee in, using your hands to support the back of the thigh. You might stay here or inhale to hover your back away from your chair. Maybe you keep holding on, or maybe you release your arms to the sides. Find your breath. See if you can lift those left toes up to eye level. And then exhale, hug your left leg in, sit up tall, and let it go. And you might shake it out a little bit here. Very nice. So let's do one more core exercise. Leaning back in your chair, extend your right leg out long, point your toes, zip up the abdominals, anchoring your navel towards your spine. And then inhale, lift your leg, maybe it's just a little lift. Exhale to flex the ankle and lower the leg. Inhale, point and lift. Exhale, flex and lower. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale and exhale. Then slide that right leg in and switch legs. Left leg extends long. Point your left toes. Firm up the muscles in that leg. And then inhale, lift. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, point and lift. Exhale, flex and lower. Just two more. Inhale, point and lift. Exhale, flex and lower. Last one here. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Slide that left leg back in and sit up tall in your chair. All right, let's do a little bit of arm stretching before we settle into our Shavasana. We're just going to reach that right arm out front and then bring it across your chest. You might circle your wrist. And then switch sides. Reach your left arm out front and then bring it across. Circle your wrist. And then return to center. All right, so for this class, for this shortened, abbreviated class, which sometimes you need in a busy workday, we're just going to do a 1-minute Shavasana. So go ahead and sit back in your chair, get comfortable, and for a minute, see if you can just be still, see if you can close your eyes, just watch your thoughts as they pass by. So here we go. Go ahead and close those eyes, settle in. Maybe you use your breath to release any tension. It's time to start coming back to your body, beginning to breathe a little deeper. And take a moment before you open your eyes to feel grateful for your body and for all that it does. Take a moment to count your blessings, all the things that you have to be grateful for. And then when you're ready, you can blink your eyes back open, letting the light in. And we'll close with one more deep breath. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Namaste.